With a new running group in Boulder, Colorado, filled with young talent, On is making moves in the running scene. And today we're going to take a look at some shoes for race day, your lightweight trainer, your everyday trainer, and even the gym from On. We're going to run the full spectrum of the On range for race day and fast day workouts with a carbon-based infused plate. We're going to look at the Cloudboom, a shoe built for life. You can throw everything at it from the gym to your daily runs. It's the new Cloud X for a stability trainer with a bit more cushion. The new On Cloudflyer is what we're going to look at. And the ever popular lightweight trainer, the Cloudflow. On's got something for everyone. I'm Nathan, and this is, I guess, a day in the life of On. One of the newest updates in the On range is the On Cloud X, a men's size 9 weighing in at 235 grams, a women's size 8 weighing in at about the 190 gram mark, and it has a 6mm heel to toe drop. With the Cloud X, we see On adding their new Helion foam through the midsole. They've made it higher through the sidewalls, both medially and laterally, to give you a more stable platform underfoot. Talking about stable platforms, they've also widened the footbed, again, to make it more stable, whether you're running, doing plyos in it. This is a really good shoe to throw anything at. As always, from all of On's range, it has their speedboard through it, and in the new X, it's firmer and more responsive to give you that little bit of extra pop. Moving underfoot, we get some rubber in high wear areas and some traction all the way through it to make it really grip on hard surfaces. In the upper, we get an engineered mesh upper with a weave through it in areas which require that little bit more strength through the upper. On foot, you're going to feel a nice sock liner to make it a really comfortable and irritation-free wear. The Cloud X I found to be really comfortable underfoot, and it could handle a bit of everything. Take it for a run, do your plyo workout, take it to the gym. The Cloud X can really handle life. Moving on to the On Cloudflow, a lightweight trainer which can handle it on race day as well. Let's go through the specs. A men's size 9 weighing in at about that 240 gram mark, a women's size 8 about the 200 gram mark, and it has a 6mm heel to toe drop. The Cloudflow with the new Helion midsole, which is an update from the previous version, which adds a bit of cushioning underfoot, all the while adding no weight at all. They've also added wider pods to make it a softer, smoother landing, and they've kept their speedboard through it for that responsive ride. Underfoot, we have a new honeycomb pattern for extra traction, especially in the high wear areas on the toe and the heel. Moving up to the upper, we get, once again, a really nice, lightweight, breathable, engineered mesh upper, a perforated tongue. It's really a nice fitting and feeling upper. On don't miss often with their uppers. My one issue is the laces. They're too long. Although in this model, they have added a little elastic loop, which does rectify it a bit. So I found the On Cloudflow to be a really nice, lightweight, faster day shoe. It's built for speed with a nice responsive ride. You just want to run fast in it. And speaking about wanting to go faster, we have the race day option from On, their new carbon infused plated shoe, the Cloudboom, a men's size 9 weighing about that 225 gram mark, and it has a 9mm heel to toe drop. The On Cloudboom has that Helion midsole, but in a first for On, it has it above the speedboard and below, making it a softer ride upon landing and a more responsive ride upon takeoff. The speedboard sandwiched in between the Helion foam is a mixture of Pebax and carbon fibre to make it really responsive on that toe off. On the outsole, we get a different traction pattern from On to make it grip on a wide variety of different surfaces. But with these being race day shoe, I'd expect them mainly to be used on roads, tracks and paths, so traction shouldn't be a problem. The upper is a really thin, breathable, engineered mesh upper, just a single piece. It does have a little bit of reinforcement around where you lock down the laces. Now, getting the laces locked in, it did take a little bit, but once it's set, it's a really comfortable upper. That's where On really excels. Their uppers are super comfortable. This shoe I did find maybe a little bit narrow through the forefoot, but in saying that, again, it's a race day shoe. They are built to be that little bit tighter. So I found the On Cloudboom to be a really smooth underfoot feel with a nice responsive toe off. It was surprisingly cushioned, and I think it comes down to that new dual layer, let's call it, of Helion, one above, one below the speedboard. I found it to be really nice and cushioned. A little bit on the narrow side, but being a race day shoe, I think it's going to be super fast and super fun. Plush underfoot stability with On's new Helion foam. We have the On Cloudflyer. A men's size 9 weighing in about that 285 gram mark, a women's size 8 about that 210 gram mark, and it has a 7mm heel to toe drop. As with the other shoes that have been updated to the Helion midsole, the Cloudflyer is no exception. It's got the Helion midsole all the way through that midsole, and by doing that, they've been able to add more cushioning and keep that weight down. They've also been able to add more extended pods through the forefoot underneath, as you can see, which allows for a more comfortable toe off. The Cloudflyer offers a little bit of reinforced medial support for someone that requires that little bit of extra stability when running. But being neutral myself, I have run in these and I haven't found it to be overly aggressive, so I can run in them myself. Underfoot, on the exposed areas, it's On's zero gravity foam to add to durability, and then as of course they add rubber in all those high wear areas through the heel and the forefoot for really good durability and traction. In the upper of the updated Flyer, we see a really nice breathable engineered mesh upper, which does have a little bit of elastic stretch to it to allow for a more adaptable fit. It has a really nice plush tongue, and heel collar is made out of memory foam for a really plush, comfortable feeling. And then around the heel, we see an external TPU heel counter just to add to that stability. The updated On Cloudflyer is a very comfortable and plush shoe for someone that requires a little bit of stability to knock out those daily miles. From race day to tempo day, something to hit the gym in or do your daily training in, On has you covered. So as always, you can find all this and more at Running Warehouse Australia, runningwarehouse.com.au.